Hey everyone. Now that Hannah and the team at Exceed are getting the kits shipped out the door, I've been able to focus again on pushing the design forward. And one of the things I'm exploring to do that is the way that the chains attach to the sled. So in the past we talked about how it's valuable to have the chains virtually meet at the router bit. And we talked about some of the great linkage kits that are available out there to do that. I've been exploring another way to achieve the same effect, which is to have a ring which is concentric around the router and having the chains attached to carriages that run along that ring. We've talked about this in the past. This week I'm exploring a new way to do it, which is to have a laser cut ring which mounts to basically 3 of the same bracket used for the z-axis. And the advantage of that is it makes it really easy to mount to the sled because there's no holes to drill and no countersinking. It just bolts onto the sled in the same way that the z-axis does. It also has the advantage that it's very easy to adjust the height of the ring using the same way you would adjust the z-axis height. To test the new ring system this week, I cut out 2 of these rock sand chairs from OpenDesk, and there's a link to download those files below the video. I cut them out of a piece of scrap wood left over from the flypad project, and what I really wanted to test is how close I could cut to the top and to the bottom of the sheet, because that's a really good test of how well calibrated the machine is. And I was very, very impressed with the results. The parts from the very top and very bottom all fit really snugly together. Part of the reason I think that the ring system works so well right at the top is that because the chains are free to actually rotate down to the sides, it actually reduces the stress on the machine near the top, which is a benefit I didn't initially expect, but it's good. It's really exciting. So here's a time lapse of that cut. One issue that I ran into while testing this new ring was that at the very far left and far right of the work area, one of the carriages would actually run into that top support on the ring. So to address that, what I've done for the next version is move that support from the inner edge of the ring to the outer edge, which gives us a little bit more clearance. The chairs themselves came out really well. I'm very pleased with them. The Roxanne chair design is a little bit sturdier, I think, than the slim chair I made last time. That one did feel a little bit flimsy, but I think the slim chair was a little bit nicer looking. So, trade-offs. Something that I didn't do well is this plywood has this kind of ugly backside to it. And I didn't realize that because I put the nice side of the sheet up while I was cutting, it has all the pockets in it. And all those pockets are used for dovetail joints in here. So basically by cutting it with the nice side out, I committed myself to having the ugly side out when it was finished. So that was a mistake. But you live and learn. So as you guys are putting your machines together and making cool things, please don't forget to share them in the forums. And have a great week, everyone.